When you order a chicken finger pizza, you're going to get it a number of different ways. The sauce could be red sauce, will it be blue cheese, will it be just an oil and garlic base, will the chicken fingers be deep fried, or will it be breaded, or will they be chicken thigh meat that isn't breaded but is a little bit more tender? You never know, but your favorite place, you probably have an idea of how they're going to give it to you. When you're home, you've got the same options. What we're going to do today is a blue cheese base, and I've got the chicken cut up into pretty small bite-sized pieces, and I'm going to bread them just in flour, nice light little coating, and then I'm going to lightly fry them just enough so they're cooked in a saute pan. And then we're going to, like I said, blue cheese base, put some shredded mozzarella cheese on there. I'm going to shape the chicken in a little bit of hot sauce and butter mixture, just like if you get chicken wings or chicken fingers, buffalo chicken wings, buffalo chicken fingers, let me specify that. And then we'll put them on top of the pie, maybe a little bit more hot sauce on top, and throw it in the oven. So I'm going to get to flouring the chicken and stretching our dough and putting it all together. As I mentioned, the chicken is lightly floured. I've got some olive oil in the pan, medium heat, low to medium heat. I'm going to put about a third of it in here. I'm going to get it lightly fried. I don't want to splash. I don't want to get too much of the flour in here too. I should have shaken it out. We'll go with half. I only have 2 chicken breasts cubed up here, so probably about 10-12 ounces of chicken. Heat up just a little bit. We'll get these a nice fried coating to them. I'll transfer it over to the wire rack. Hopefully none of the pieces fall through, but not a long way down, so they won't feel a thing. Like I said, get a nice fry on here. Put them in the wire rack so they can drain a little bit. And then, because if you put them on paper towel, they'll get soggy because they're going to be sitting in a pool of their own grease. And then I've got a little bowl of some hot sauce and some butter here. We'll shake them in there, and then we'll put our pizza together. A little more oil. I don't want them to drown. But you got a lid, right? I'm going to fry up this batch, transfer them to the wire rack, fry up the next batch, toss them in the sauce, and we'll put our pizza together. See you in a few minutes. Alright, thanks for coming back. We're in our second batch of chicken. It's on the home stretch now. Our first one sitting here is still a little warm, so that's going to be fine. Our butter's melted. Usually if you work at a restaurant, or whatever, if you're making like chicken wings or whatever and deep frying them, pulling them out of the deep fryer, they're really hot, so they're going to melt the butter if it's not melted already. That's pretty melted. These are going to be warm. Will mix pretty well. We'll be alright. And these aren't really greasy. Well, I mean, there's not a lot. There's a little bit of drippage here. What I'm going to do is move these over to the side here as we await these babies to come off. A couple of them did fall through. But that's alright. We don't want big huge chunks on our pizza anyway. These are going to be fine. I'm going to turn our heat off because these are on the home stretch. Now, you're going to have your pizza in the oven for about 10 minutes. We've got this set at about 500 degrees with the pizza stone in here. So we're going to be about 8 to 10 minutes. This chicken, if it's cooked 85–90%, it'll cook the rest of the way. 10 minutes for 500. It most certainly will. So I'm not too worried about it. I did take a couple bites of some of the bigger pieces in there, and they were all the way through. So as long as they're close and still really juicy on the inside. I don't like my chicken really dried out. Some people like their meat well done because, I don't know, maybe it gives them peace of mind. They think it tastes better when it really takes all the taste out of it. But again, to each their own, as long as they're making something you like. All right. So these guys here to rest and drain. Meanwhile, we'll take their friends, throw them in here. This is just a flour coating. You could call it breading, but it's not really. It's not like an egg wash and then you're in breadcrumbs or panko breadcrumbs or whatever. But just flour, so there's not such a risk of beating them up with the tongs where the breading is going to fall off and they're going to fall apart, because chicken wings are pretty. You don't want to strip all the breading off of them. So and these guys are not getting much rest time. We're going to throw them right in here. Everybody's going to party tonight. And these guys falling through here trying to escape who they think they are. Get in there. You're not special. So we're just going to toss these around in here. Get them a nice buffalo chicken coating. That's beautiful. You can be rest assured that these aren't all going to fit on the pizza. So next time I turn off the camera, when I turn it back on, if you notice there's one or two missing, don't look at me. Okay, we're going to come over and stretch our dough and assemble our pizza now. Come on. So our chicken is mixed in with the hot sauce. Very tasty. I did have a piece, maybe two, maybe three. So, as you can see, we have our dough stretched with the blue cheese on there. And we're gonna go with the mozz on top now. Pretty basic this pizza is as far as number of ingredients. Not as basic as your pumpkin spice latte, but basic nonetheless. Spread your mozz on. I didn't measure it out, so everything in the bowl is going. That's the way it's going to be. So this will be a little bit cheesy. And we're going to make sure we spread to the edges. Definitely spread to the edges. You're going to have a crust no matter what. Don't worry. Half of you don't eat the crust anyways. So this will help. Get right to the edges there. Okay. Now let's get our chicken on top. But first, definitely not going to put all the chicken on here. I won't be able to lift a slice. I'm going to go kind of sparse with this. I think I'm going to do a little bit tinier with the chicken pieces, chicken piece size, but we're okay. Again, we want to get that close to the edges as well. Some people, I'm not going to mention any names, can be a little bit inattentive with their organization. I, of course, am not one of them. But as long as you get around the edges, you want to make sure every piece has a few pieces. We're good to go there. Do another one here. All right. You're good. Okay. We're ready to go in the oven. The stone's in there nice and hot. We're going to put this in for 8-ish, 10-ish minutes. And then deck it onto the stone so the bottom gets nice and crispy. That's chow time. Fresh beer, fresh pie. What else could you want? Okay, let's slice this baby up. See how well we keep it together. Sometimes you dance around with the slicer a little bit because these chicken pieces, you try to barrel through them, you're going to push it around and push your cheese all over the place. So, remember that guy I told you about who was a little bit anal retentive about the way he places things? It's for a reason. Where we go? Where we go? Here's a little pathway. This guy's going to give you trouble again. Why am I bothering so much if I'm going to eat one slice right now for you guys? Okay. Which one is easiest to pick up? This one? I think so. This little curl. I did put a little more hot sauce on top. I don't think we should need any more here. I'll probably add a little more hot sauce on it. When you mix your chicken with the hot sauce, 50-50 hot sauce and butter, it's medium. And then a lot more like 90-10 hot sauce is going to be hot, or no butter at all. And then mostly mild is going to be like 90-10 butter to hot sauce ratio. And sometimes for kids it's all butter, just because kids can't do any hot sauce at all, some of them. So sometimes you play it safe when you mix the chicken and put a hot sauce on top of it. I did play it safe. I put some hot sauce on top. I'm going to put some more on top for my next one. It's good stuff.